Hi there, welcome to my channel. I've recently watched dozens of interviews with Natalie Portman and I've gone through her popular masterclass, so I'd like to share with you some tips that I personally found really helpful for actors, and without further ado, let's get started. Tip number one is to create the timeline for your character. Write down all the scenes with your character in order and name each of these scenes. It will help you spot where the character changes or stays the same. Basically, you will get the idea of your character's arc. Here's Nina, a character played by Natalie Portman in Black Swan. Here's her character at the beginning of the film, in the middle of the film, and at the end of the film. You can see this transformation very clearly, from innocent girl to woman, from the struggle to embodying Black Swan to achieving perfection. Keep in mind that not every character you play will experience a significant transformation. Sometimes they're just constantly them from start to finish. And that's okay. You can still create the timeline for your character and see how you can make things more interesting and show different sides of your character. Okay, moving on to tip number two. Map out the relationships with other characters. We all act differently in our everyday life in different roles and situations. You might behave differently with your partner or your boss, parents, kids, or strangers, so it's important to explore how your character behaves in different roles and situations. Let's take a look at Nina's behavior around her mother and director Thomas. When she's with her mother, she appears to be very submissive, almost like a little kid. Her mother, who used to be a dancer, is very protective of her, and she gets worried about everything from what Nina eats to what she does. There's an interesting scene in the movie where her mother offers her a piece of cake and Nina doesn't want to eat it, and she gets really upset about it. So basically, it means that Nina can't say no to her.
Fine. Fine. Then it's garbage.
No, Mom, don't. I'm sorry.
When it comes to Nina's experience with Thomas, director of the New York City ballet company, it's totally unlike anything she's gone through before. Thomas is pushing her to let go and embrace her wild side for Black Swan role. So there's an interesting dynamic between these two relationships. Tip number three, try to find the unique details about your character. When you're creating a character, it's better to avoid general descriptions like optimistic or pessimistic, happy or sad. Instead, it's better to find some unique and specific details that make your character stand out. For example, you can ask yourself, what scares my character? Or what is her desire? Or what is her pet peeves or obsession? So let's break down some of these details from Black Swan. Nina's fears. Nina is terrified of not nailing ballet parts, especially for Black Swan role. Nina is worried about not impressing Thomas, director of the company. And also Nina is afraid of being replaced by her fellow ballet dancer Lily. Pet peeves. Nina seems to have a hard time with how easily Lily takes on the role of Black Swan and her relaxed personality. It definitely bugs Nina a lot during the movie. Nina's obsessions. So Nina is obsessed to deliver a standout performance for Swan Queen. So it's not just a role for her, it's her identity. It's the reason why she wakes up every morning. Like, it's a reason for her to be in this world. Tip number four, do your research. Dive deep into your research to make your character as real as possible. You can take inspiration from from the world around you. Maybe you have a friend who has a unique personality trait that you can use for your character. Or maybe you've overheard some interesting conversation that sparks an idea. Check out some documentaries. When Natalie Portman prepared for her role of the pop star in Vox Lux, she watched a lot of documentaries about pop icons. It helped her to get a sense of their daily lives, worries, habits, and routines. YouTube can be a great resource too. For Lucy in the Sky, Natalie Portman watched videos by astronaut Chris Hadfield. And don't forget about history books and documents and diaries if you play period piece. Whether you are doing your research through documentaries or YouTube videos, books, or real world, the key is to look for these authentic details that will make your character feel more believable and relatable. Tip number 5, which is about developing your character's physicality. This is where your body language comes into play, and it's an essential part in bringing your character to life.
The physical pain, also the pressure to be very thin, which is like a whole other self-deprivation, the pressure of the competition and the perfection, and all of that I got also from a lot of the people who were training me.
Think about how your character enters the room. How do they move through the space? Do they lead with their chest or hips? How do you want to be perceived by others? Do you want to make an impression or just blend in with the crowd? When Nina transforms into Black Swan, she leads with her chest, showing confidence. Last but not least, and this is my favorite tip from Natalie Portman, is come on set with the point of view no matter how small your role may be. For example, if you're playing a waitress and you're fed up with the rude customers and you just have a one line like enjoy your meal, you can still show your attitude in the scene, like enjoy a meal. It might work or might not work for the story, but it's your interpretation. For sure, you still need to be flexible and open to director's notes and listen to what your scene partner gives you if you have one. That's it for me. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.